Hello and welcome to my next episode of The Local Lens. I'm your host, Katrina Carmo. I'm a local realtor with Lamacchia Realty, and I'm interviewing small businesses, helping them to tell their story and get their name out there and just help promote their business. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Alan Brun. We're in the Kilburn Mills. Alan, tell me a little bit about Apothecorner.
Apothecorner, we create a line of our own self-care natural products that started through what products I use on myself and then just wanting to bring it to other people. And then we've started consigning with other local small businesses in our shop, like jewelry, everything else is made by other local crafters to help support them, give them a platform and a voice and the exposure that they might want or need.
Nice. I can tell you, standing here, it feels very zen. It's very calming. The smell is delightful. The vibe is really good. I'm really enjoying this experience in here. You've done a wonderful job setting
Thank
this up.
you so much.
And you're in the restaurant industry.
Yes, different worlds for sure. Growing up, the metaphysical and holistic kind of styles of life have always been a part of me. Different levels of saving grace through childhood issues as well too, and
And you're from New Bedford, born and raised.
Born and raised, turned 34 last month.
Ooh.
So I've been here and I've been through the journey, and being able to step into something that means so much to me on so many deeper levels has been beyond amazing, beyond the words of being able to bring it to other people and just continuing that process. And I do love the restaurant industry. I always did. It was a creativity outlet that I really got to experience. I fell into it and I did all that I could and I loved it. And it was just a time to put all that time and energy into myself versus working for other people.
Well, you've done an amazing job with that. Let's walk through and talk about, you have a lot going on here.
Yeah, let's start.
You have it goes all the way around. Let's talk about the sections. Each section has a purpose, a theme.
Yes, so here, this is our line of products. We like to, the store being called Apothecorner, we've created this branding play on words. So here we have all of our Apothe products. So it started with candles. That's just from gifts that we were making for friends and family, and then making our own chapstick. My partner Keith, he spends so much money on chapstick that I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making lip balms.
Really?
Yes, because we're finding it so much, we're spending the money anyway. You don't know what's in anything. That was a huge problem as well. I am very conscious of how I take care of myself and what goes in, and you start realizing, I know I may not be old, but I'm not getting younger, and I see the difference. I see the difference of my body changes and what is taken in.
Absolutely.
And so that's what started that. And from candles, it was body oil because that exact reason. The lotion breaking out into rashes because the chemicals that are in soaps, which does not make any sense to me.
Right.
So, and then you're spending all this money on it anyway.
Right.
So that's how it started. So we have simmer pots, lip balms, candles, body oil, room sprays, salt scrubs, bath salts, bath melts, massage bars, and we're ever growing. Magnesium oil is one of our newer products, and it's amazing. I'm personally all about it. It's great for magnesium levels, period, but sleep, muscle fatigue. I go to the gym a lot. It's made a huge difference with that too, and just being able to calm down. Spray it on my legs. It's great.
Nice.
Restless legs. It's been amazing. So that's how that starts, and that line of products continues to grow just based off of our own needs, requests. Summertime, we're going to be doing bug sprays and after sun care, and we're just growing in that sense.
Nice. And Beautiful dream catchers. Those are handmade?
A lot of them are. We have at least 3 different people who create these. This whole corner right here was my partner Keith's vision.
They're beautiful.
Separating it so you don't see the high ceilings. One of my best friends, his aunt, she creates those with her son, and we have 2 others that hand create everything.
Beautiful. Very nice. And you have your own line of clothing.
I did design the logo coming from the graphic design.
That's really cool.
I will say there is a story behind the logo itself. So there is 2 fish. I'm a Sagittarius and my partner is a Pisces. So in the Apothecorner, I had created a Sagittarius symbol, and it is a C, even though it looks like a K, but it's the play on the Pisces symbol.
Right.
Either way, it sounds the same, so pronounce it as you want.
Cute.
And the fish is normally identified as the Pisces,
yeah.
But the idea behind it is I'm the fire sign, he's the water sign. We are in absolute balance. So the inspiration was the yin and yang.
Yeah.
And his eyes are blue and mine are green. So
I love
that's
that.
How that created, so.
I love that meaning behind it.
And there's a guy right down the hall, Chago, who he makes our sweaters for us too. So we keep it super local and help us, keep all of it together. So it's
what's the name of his shop?
KJ Designs.
Okay, cool.
He has a bodega, Black Cat bodega as well across the hall. So I'm always confusing. He's a man of many talents for sure. So.
Nice. Okay, we're moving right along. February. What's going on for February here?
February, we're theming the month. Everyone assumes or associates it with Valentine's Day, but I'd like to break that stigma and pressure of Valentine's Day. And February focus at Apothecorner is going to be all about love and self-love and appreciation. So it's a time to celebrate ourselves. And the idea is I'm just pulling some of our products that kind of feature the theme, the self-love, and it's all about basically taking yourself out on a date, drop the stress and pressure from having to do things for someone else. Doesn't mean you care any less.
Right.
But I think we forget and we lose ourselves so much. And going through these things myself is exactly what brings me to do this, because at the same time, it's a theme for the shop, but it's also a theme for me to help hold myself accountable and making sure that I'm taking care of myself and that self-care is a priority.
Absolutely.
Which it should be.
Very cool. We've got our incense here, which smell delightful. Incense has
become such a wild, popular demand all over here. Soaps, someone upstairs actually makes them. Kim from Kim Made, she creates these natural self-care felted soaps. And a felted soap it's wrapped in felt and it acts as a natural exfoliant. So you don't have to use the scrubby, the plastic or anything. It stays on the soap. It works down with the soap and it's just environmentally
nice.
A better choice. She does so much too. She creates woodwork and epoxy.
Nice. Now I see plants here, but I gotta tell you, I can only grow plastic. I will kill just about any living green thing in my house. So I will not be shopping in this corner.
My key to success with plants is you have to get plants that thrive off of neglect. Much like myself, sometimes a little bit. I believe the issue we have with plants, it became a friend started giving me clippings and that started my fun and love of plants. But I've realized a lot of us kill our plants because we love them too much. We think we need to water them every second. Or when we're feeling a certain way, we just end up watering our plants and we give them too much love. So a lot of the plants we've been with and learned and continue to have in our space, they don't need too much. They come from the wild. They know what they're doing.
I love the different planters. This is so cute.
And that's the thing. We're not a plant shop ourselves. This is part of our aesthetic, our journey, and our passions. But when we find a fun planter, it puts a smile on your face.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all
It
about.
definitely does. Definitely does. This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So your hours are?
We are open Thursdays through Sunday. On Thursday and Friday, we are open 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday and Sundays, we are open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And you do have an online shop.
We do. Apothecorner.com. You can find everything, our social media. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all Apothecorner. Easy enough to find as well. We do have part of our goal of expansion for our shop is to create. Have you ever heard of salt therapy by any chance?
Yes.
Familiar with like the
Yes.
salt cave experience?
Yes, absolutely.
So there is a halotherapy salt therapy cabin that we are actively in the process of obtaining for our shop itself. So envision a photo booth that you and I can sit in, and we're breathing in this salt air, and we are actively fitting for a unit in our space here, and that will be our next step into services. And this will be the very first step to our 3 to 5 goal of building an actual salt cave. So that's the projection of our growth here.
I love the goals. I love the growth because you've only been here for 1 year.
1 year. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary last month. Right before Christmas, we had opened up. It was the weekend before Christmas, and we did our soft opening. And it's been amazing.
That's like a big accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
It's really big. Like to take that leap of faith.
It's been a lot to accept that, because coming from a completely different industry or putting all that time into someone else, that it's been surreal to be where we are now. It's been moments of accepting it has been hard too, you know, the imposter syndrome almost, because you're like, am I really doing this?
Right.
And now I'm like, no, we're doing this.
Yes.
And we're doing this well. And I think the intention behind everything makes a big difference too.
Yeah. That's awesome. I wish you so much success.
Thank you so much.
I want to get the word out, get people in here, and just enjoy the feeling that you get when you walk in the store.
That has become our store slogan, and it literally created itself. It was something that was said, but when you come in, it's a whole vibe. And
it is.
It just ended up being something that is said most of the time when people walk in. Either it smells great, I love the shelves, or it's a whole vibe.
Yeah, it just feels very zen. I love the feel. So now we have Keith, co-owner, partner in this beautiful space. Tell me a little about yourself. You're in Boston.
Yes, Quincy in Boston. I've always had my family has always owned their own small business, and it's always been a dream of mine, not knowing what a small business I wanted to own was, just knowing I wanted to do it for myself. So when we played with the idea one night after we had taken a tour of the Kilburn Mill and seeing all these small businesses that they were doing it, and they weren't thinking about it anymore. They were just doing it. And that really kind of gave me the faith that, you know, I can run some of it, but not having to do it by myself, that my partner could do the things that I couldn't, and that I could do the things that he couldn't. And between the both of us, what we couldn't do together, we could figure it out. So it's definitely been an adventure that I never thought I would enjoy so much. There's been highs and lows, but at the end of the day, we always love it here. Seeing people come in and just enjoying it, whether they buy something or not, they will spend 45 minutes walking around and will love every second of it. Has been a huge moment in our lives.
That's a high in itself.
Yeah, it really is. Our vendors that we have all have this creative ability that they love to create product. And, you know, some of the stuff that we don't create, we consign from them, and they love being in a space. You know, most of them have not been in a shop before. So it's all of our first times here, and it's absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's been a great story. We have one last spot to talk about here.
So all of the artwork that you see here, including the large tarot paintings, are by this woman, Rita Berkowitz, out of Scituate. She is a very talented minister and spiritual painter, and it's been a blessing having her artwork here for sale. It gives this place the metaphysical protection you never knew you needed. And to look at the artwork, not just for what it is, but what the talent that's behind that has been amazing. We've been asked a lot to get essential oils and fragrance oils. So this is the newest line that we have. They just came in this week. And then, along with the metaphysical side of it, we have an insane amount of crystals that people love. It's been a journey getting us to find a vendor and shopping for it and knowing what each one does and the properties of each one, and whether they're made from a necklace or a bracelet or a worry stone or whatever it may be. Enjoying them when they come in and seeing someone that's been searching for something just like that has been a great experience.
And knowing the creators individually has been amazing as well. Bedford Pottery, Jen Sullivan, another family friend, spiritual practitioner, has been amazing, has truly been able to connect it on a different level. We feel it and the customers feel it, and it makes a difference,
I really appreciate everything in here and your enthusiasm and your manners. This is just beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the success.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in and taking the time to take a walk around Apothecorner. We have enjoyed it more than I could ever imagine.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, guys, that's it for this episode.
Thanks. Come visit us anytime.